Well, good morning. I don't know if you saw me turn in and quickly grab that, but sometimes it gotta be quick. The surf is coming in, and I saw it right on the edge. I'm like, grab it! And we got it. Good way to start the day. Beautiful Sunray Venus. Here's another one. Let's see. Maybe there's no tidal pool here, but maybe I can get a little rinse. Oh! Got soaked in. It washed away. Alright, we're not going to do that again. Alright, so we lost that one. Let's see if we can find another one. Well, I hadn't planned on getting soaked. And I haven't lost a shell like that in a while. The other day we found a spot like this, and there were quite a few sunrays too. Here we go. Looks like today's going to be another good day for sunrays. Sunrays and sunrises. What in the world? Oh, look at that. Alright, well, that one's a rock snail. That's a first. Well, let me see if I can put it right on the ledge there. Alright, I'm going to be right back because I don't want to drop the camera and I don't want to get soaked. Alright. Now where'd that other one go? Here we go. Oh, that was something. Look at that pattern. And sometimes you find these sunrays dark like that. That's pretty cool. Another one. Here's another one. That one's a little bit bigger. I'm telling you, look at that. So pretty. I wonder if there are any... Now again, I already said it. I got a little wet trying to do that rinse, and then we lost a shell. I'm not going to be wading today. It's in the 40s. That is not a day for swimming. Zigzagging back and forth. And maybe the surf will wash some more in. I think this is that spot. I know it was a little darker because of the shrimp poop where we put that sunray. Got it right on the lip there. Get that one before it washes away. Always just peeking. You never know, you might see something cool out there. Walking along, looking for the keyhole, right over here. And it's a pretty nice one. Wait a minute. There's a sunray over there. And it's a pretty nice sand dollar. And then here's a sunray. Again, look at how dark this one is. All of them have been like that. Go down here and peek again. Not to get wet, but just to see. Maybe we'll find a spot where there are sunrays washing in and just wait for them. Well, how about that? Everything dried up. But I think I see some debris up ahead. So this is what I saw up ahead. Anytime I can see shadows or birds, dark things on the beach, driftwood. I always get excited. I know time to get over there and check things out. Oh, look at this standing up. Is it whole? A broken pair. And to bring it up to the spectacles, look at that color. That would have been pretty awesome to find. Oh, here we go. There's a Sunray. A piece of aluminum. Grab that. And grab the Sunray. There's a smaller one. And look at over here. Here's one up ahead. There's another Sunray. So let's see. I set the shell bag down over here. And I just wanted to go back and forth and see if anything is washed in. So far, it doesn't seem like it. At least not yet. Oh, look at here. There's a footy print. And look at a violet sea snail. Woot woot! That is pretty awesome. I don't think we missed it. I bet you that one just washed in. I am like so excited to have found that. That is so awesome. And like I said, just walking back and forth and letting the surf do its job. Washing in shells for us. You can see the surf is coming in. Yeah. Right around my feet. So let's go check out over there and see if anything fresh washed in. Alright, so I knelt down. I see a keyhole right over there. $7 Mickey Hollah. Alright, I had to turn a little bit. I saw this before. And I thought, you know, it looks like a false angel wing, but it was blending in with the parchment worms. And now that we're kneeling down here, sure enough. Oops. Oh, look at out here. Ah! A shark eye. You see it? That looks like a pearl oyster. Oh, wait a minute. And here's an operculum. Oh, that's pretty awesome. You don't find those too often on the Emerald Coast. Atlantic pearl oyster. Oh, there's a jackknife right there. The other day we found a paired one. All right, let's look up ahead. Well, you can see it dried up again. So, you can look up ahead and keep walking. Look at all that shrimp poop right there. Nice, look at here. Look at here. Oh. Nice. I just brought it up to see. Nobody's home. It's not broken. That is a perfect shark eye. Nice blue eye. Nice contrast. Emerald Coast shark eye. That looks like a paired Sunray. The other day, I saw just like the edge of the shell sticking out of the sand. Found several that way. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. Oh. And it's paired. Oh, so perfect. That one is a winged oyster. That one will clean up nicely. That'll go in a museum. So I knelt down. Not only did I want to show you this, but we're going to collect another shell. I'm not saying all the time, but often, no matter where you are, but especially on the Emerald Coast, this is where I find those Atlantic oysters. I think there's a little piece of aluminum. And look at over here. This one's a pearl. You see this rack line, this debris line, parchment worms, bones, broken sand dollars. You see this up ahead, be sure you slow down because these will blend in. Atlantic winged, and that one's an Atlantic pearl. Pretty cool finds, especially being paired. And you gotta be pretty gentle with them. Well, the rack line dried up again. And I don't know, there might be a spot up ahead. But I'm telling you, so far, with it being in the 40s, pretty good north wind. You know, some people would say, ooh, it's so cold in Florida. And it is a little chilly. But I am pleased with our finds today, even though we got a little wet. All right, let's just go up maybe 50 yards, see if we can find something. There's an egg cockle. A lot of times when I approach them, right here at the hinge, you can see a hole. But this one's intact. No chips or holes. Wow, look at a big old starfish. Alright, you can peek. You can tell me if you see anything moving. Otherwise, oh, it's pretty stiff. This one may have been here for a little bit. Let me bring it up to the spectacles. Yeah, I don't know. Another pretty find. Let's see if we can find a spot. We'll just put it in the water. Oh, I wish. You know, every day, and if you've been a subscriber for a while, and if you haven't, you can click down in the corner and subscribe. I say it all the time. Because it answers a lot of questions. You know, where should I go shelling? Where's the best spot? The beach changes every day. And today, no, I mean, let me show you. It's pretty flat. I mean, I've seen flatter, just a slight angle to the beach, but no tidal pools. All right, let's see. Let the water recede. No, that one was coming pretty high up. I think we can follow this one out. Put it out as far as we can. Try not to get too wet. That was pretty interesting. And we still haven't gotten to this dark spot. We'll go over there, check it out, and then turn around. Alright. Lots of shrimp poop. No sand dollars. Oh, and the beach is a little bit more angled here. Let me show you. I don't know if you can get the perspective. A few parchment worms, but for the most part, pretty angled and nothing going on. So let's go find the shell bag, see if anything washed it. Oh, look at this. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been a jumbo shark eye. That would have been a dandy. Well, I didn't realize we were that far from the shell bag. I'd say that was about 100 yards. But I set the shells down. I thought we'd zigzag back and forth a little bit. See if anything fresh washed in. That looks like a rock. I suppose I should check the time. I know Crafty Mile is expecting me back. Alright, I'm good for a little bit. Nothing fresh. Not even a little sand dollar. Oops! I was thinking about heading out. I was walking too fast and almost missed that one. What a morning. Lots of sun rays. There's a sand dollar. That gorgeous shark eye. And that beautiful violet sea snail. Ain't she pretty? Well, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for coming along. If you haven't already subscribed, you can click right there to subscribe. Or, you know I have to get back, but if you want to keep shelling, that's YouTube's choice for your next video. Again, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you back out on the beach.